Hello everybody and welcome back. We are heading to the 5th floor of this dungeon, and I recommend Philia, and the definite strike for this floor is Philia herself. So as you've noticed, the pattern, each floor is kind of, for one character. There are 10 characters in the game, and, or is it 9? Well, there's 10 floors and 10 weaknesses. Oh, I guess there's one floor with no weaknesses. This floor is a little confusing because of the dark. Nice, don't think we've seen that yet. That was Woodrow's 3rd level blast caliber. He just sort of goes through the enemy with his sword. It's an instant death move. Does really high damage. But let's see, I remember somewhere online there's a really good map of this particular floor. So if you're playing this game and you're having trouble, I recommend looking up the map for this floor. I don't have one, but someone has put a good one online. Yeah, Philia can make quick work of the enemies here with that big bang. But yeah, this level sort of appears confusing, but it's not really. It's actually pretty simple. It's just incredibly large, and because of the darkness, in the background and the foreground, almost like a fog effect, it becomes really confusing and you're not sure where to go. I did not mean to do that. So the gimmick on this floor is sort of the darkness, the fog effect all over the place, as well as these rolling pins that you gotta sort of walk on. And if you make a mistake, you fall in the pit, as you saw me do. Boy, that thing has a powerful kick. It's pretty awesome to see some of these other moves. I really wanted to show you guys, like Ruti's Bloody Rose, which she used there a couple times. It was one of her more powerful moves, and you got all the best moves now. So, and some of them are pretty cool to watch. But yeah, honestly, this place isn't, you know, as much of a maze as it appears. It's really the darkness that makes it incredibly confusing and hard to remember where you've been and where you're going because the pathways are so long. And, you know, of course, one of the main problems is you need to find the boss. So right now I'm actually, you know, trying to find the boss because he is in a random location. Yep, and that is what not to do. Just jump when the wheel is not there. This place is multi-layered, but on it, oh, there he is. So there, oh great, I think that's one of the hardest spots to get to. Some grape gummies, yeah, I'll take that. He always sells random stuff. Sometimes that clown just gives you advice. And that's about all. Okay, so we know where the boss is, but then of course you don't know where the exit is going to be. So first we'll have to get to him, and then once we fight him, then we can search again for the exit. See, there's another spot that he could be at. There's about 5 or 6 places that he could possibly be at. He could be up there. So yeah, excuse me guys while I wander around in the dark. He could be there. So when you're doing this floor, you know, you're just gonna have to honestly use the map. I can't remember where I got it, but somebody posted a really nice map of the layout of this place, and it really helps to look at that. And then you can eliminate, you know, some of these spots until you find where the boss is. I'm out of holy bottles, that's why I'm not using them. This is usually the floor that you'll run out anyway, because the walkways are just so long. And yeah, I think I've pretty much going in a circle here. So there's two sections with those spinning wheels. I have to wait for it to come back here. I should probably just go straight across to the other side. I think that's the correct way. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty, it's a little confusing. And just because the darkness makes it, the worst. Nope, there's another place he could be. The exit could also be there. I think we got unlucky on this one, and I think he's in one of the worst spawn spots he could be at. That route goes down, so I'm going to try to stay up high here. Okay, there we go. So there he is. So the boss here is these Mofurina, and these guys can actually be pretty dangerous with their pouch. They'll like launch all this junk out of their pouches like a kangaroo. But I should be able to make quick work of them with Philia. Some of them are spellcasters too. Wow. I was just spamming Big Bang there. But one of those guys cast Tidal Wave. It was there in the background coming at us. That was not me that cast it, that was them. So that would have been pretty painful. So yeah, we're running out of food. And now we gotta find the exit. Which looked like it was over there. Yeah, it's down there where that wheel's going. So I think this is probably my least favorite floor, just because it's really hard to figure out where the boss is, and then when you do, finding the exit, and you're just wandering around a lot. I think getting on this thing and going to the right is going to put me closer to where I want to be. Okay, this isn't the one I want to be on. I was going over here just to see which one this was. This wheel goes straight across, straight back and forth, but the other one goes from an upper floor to a lower floor. And I think that's the one we need. There's one kind of going diagonally up and down. Well, maybe I can walk. Yeah, see, that one's just going straight. And yeah, I'm wandering in circles again. I need to try to get to that other wheel. Okay, so it's down there. So there's the wheel, and it's sort of going downward, as you can see. Maybe there's a route that goes down there. I don't want to have to ride the wheel. Oh, there we go. I guess he was on this side. Three liquor bottles. I guess it was worth it. Alright, 250 points to save on this floor. We're out of here. So yeah, that floor can be a bit daunting. I'm not sure why, I just think it's the dark fog effect, and it's just an incredibly large size. It's really hard to tell where to go. So we are halfway now. That's the 5th floor cleared. The next floor is another one where Woodrow and Chelsea are your best choices because the enemy is all weak to piercing damage. But unlike the other floor, Woodrow was the definite strike, but this time it's Chelsea's turn. So this floor is Chelsea's definite strike. So I recommend having Chelsea and Woodrow again, because both of them are great, and Chelsea will give you the definite strike. So this puzzle, the exit is right here, but there's a platform we need, and it'll only come when those torches are lit in the proper order. So just keep those arrows flying. So there's 2 locations on this floor. There's the bad guy right over there to the left. There are 2 locations on this floor that show the answer, and once again it's random every time, so you're gonna have to look for it. They show you which of those torches to light. As you can see, Woodrow died there instantly. It's because sometimes his blast caliber level 3, it's supposed to be an insta-kill of all the enemies, and if it doesn't insta-kill all of them, then he can die. So it's kind of a risky move. So I wanted to show you there, if you're wondering why he died instantly, it's because his insta-kill move failed to kill every enemy on the screen. Which usually it does, but... Okay, so there's one of the spots there, but it's not lit, so it's got to be the other spot. There are 2 locations where the torch answer could be, and that one is... Oh no, that's the beginning, sorry. So those are the ones we have to light, but once again it's random. So you're gonna have to search for it, or you could sit there all day and do elimination, but I think it would take you a long time. There's 8 torches, and so you've got quite a few possible combinations. So here's one spot that's not on, so it's obviously not this spot. So there's one spot, but that's not it, so we're gonna have to go to the other one. Oh, my bad. Forgot you have to walk with these things. You can see the boss down there, but you gotta walk with these moving platforms. If you fall off, you gotta start all the way back at the beginning. Puts you in a different area. So, fortunately, this floor is not too bad, unlike the previous one. This one's a little bit of a break, and being able to have 2 characters, that have the weakness of the enemies here makes the fights a lot easier. Chelsea and Woodrow. But only Chelsea can get the definite strike. Okay, there it is. So over there in the background you can see the torch answer to the puzzle. So it looks like we can... I think there's a button here we can push to bring... Yeah, here we go. So there it is right there. So the first row is all lit, and there's just one in the back there that's lit. The second one from the left, looks like. So there's the solution. So good to memorize it, and it's different every time, so you're gonna have to find it anyway. Okay, so the first row is lit, and the second one from the left on the back row. So there we go. Just set this up like you saw. And the platform comes over. And that's all there is to this floor. Except you do have to find the exit again. But the bad guy's always over here. Heal up. Got Lilith on support, so she can make food. And this guy's name is Fenre, but he's pretty obviously a mock of Vague from Tales of Rebirth, I'm pretty sure. If you guys know in the comments, let me know what the Easter egg is, but he even has Vague's attacks from Tales of Rebirth. So I think it's supposed to be Vague from Tales of Rebirth, but his name is Finley. I'm not sure if that's another game. He even has ice attacks, like Vague. Wow. Chelsea, man, kicking some serious butt. Oh, hey, exit's right here. How Benry. Well, I guess I can't say the Arcana Ruins is a inconvenient dungeon, because obviously it's convenient. Alright, so yeah, that was one of the easier floors, I think, the 6th floor. Let's go ahead and do one more, since that one was so short. So we're heading on to the 7th floor here. Fortunately, we can have Ruti in the party in every floor after this, so good to have the healer back. This will be the last time I can use Lilith for cooking. So here we go, the 7th floor. I recommend Stan. You know, the definite strike is Stan. All the enemies are weak to fire. And if you have Philia, of course, she's got plenty of fire spells too, to just sort of add to it. Having 2 characters that can do fire is helpful. That's just the way. That is how you destroy enemies. So as you can see, any fire skills will make quick work of the enemies. So this floor, oh wow. I got 1 holy bottle from that fight, and I'm gonna use it. This floor is very similar to the 3rd floor. If you probably noticed that, only this one is much bigger. So basically we just have another giant maze. And yeah, it's almost the same as the 3rd floor, it's just maybe 3 times bigger. I found a dead end, guys. I should have sensed it while I was walking toward it. There are some hints, kind of, that you're going the right direction. You know, there's a couple large sections, like that one with the plants, and there's some sections with the switches that cause the boulders, you know, to go rolling, like in the 3rd floor. You'll see what I mean when we get there. And if you reach those spots, you know you're going the right direction. So you can kind of use those as a guideline. My goodness, every way leads to a dead end, it appears. Well, what do you want, clown? He's just telling me about the red chests. So instead of selling me something, he just gave advice that time. The red chests on this floor will, you know, give you some food. Because you never know what the chests do on each floor until you try one. Okay, these mazes are bad for me, because all I do is hit every single dead end. This is another one where you might want to download the map. But let's see, our goal is over there, those pressure plates. So as long as you're kind of heading toward those odd-looking sections with the wall there, then you know you're going the right direction. Those green plant sections are also a hint that you're going the right way. Yeah, somehow I got another holy bottle in a fight. And now I'm out again. But I'm not going to complain. So the boulder will destroy the walls for you. Oh, of course, it had to be the dead end. The two paths to choose, I would always choose the dead end. It's in my nature, don't judge me. So yeah, nothing real tricky on this floor, it's just, you know, the giant maze. Okay, note to self, green chests are bad. Another green section, so that's usually a good sign. There's another wall we have to break. Want to bet this is a dead end? Oh, never mind. Both paths led to the same place. Yep. Note to self again. Don't open the green ones. I'm usually willing to take the penalty anyway, because you really need items. As you go through this dungeon, you really need to collect as many as you can. So you gotta debate, would you rather take the negative effect, you know, loss of health or loss of, you know, stats, or would you rather grab the item? Where is this guy? By the way, he can be in any of these squares. Once again, he randomly moves. Oh, there he is. I can see him in the distance. He's on the very last one. Of course. Of course he'd be on the last one. There he is, all smug, just standing there, waiting for me. Okay, blue is good. My goodness, they had to just make me walk as far as possible. Alrighty, so here we are. We finally made it. And actually, these guys can be incredibly dangerous. These little superstars is what they're called. They can like knock you way up in the air. So I'm gonna hit him with everything I've got. Okay, never mind. That was much, much faster than I expected. Those enemies, those little stars, are ridiculous. You know, my level was pretty high, and I was using fire, so that's why I was so quick. But if you let those guys get a chance, they'll just be like knocking your allies all over the place. Maybe as I head to the exit here, I'll show you a fight. Yeah, there's one on the ground there. Watch him. See, there he hit Philia way away. Ugh. See that? He just like... He can literally throw... Whoa, see? He just threw Stan across the room. This little Starman with punches like nothing. This guy could take out Mike Tyson. got another holy bottle. I'm gonna use it. So yeah, even though that boss looked easy, you need to be really careful because those guys can just like throw you all over the place. It's ridiculous. They can juggle your party members in the air. And of course the exit was as far away as it possibly could be. This first square over here. But yeah, we've done 3 floors today, guys, so we'll go ahead and I'll end the video here when we get to this exit, and when I come back in the next video, we'll go ahead and we'll start the 8th floor, I guess. We got 3 floors left to go. Wow, the cost is rising. 350 to save now. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video, and I hope it was helpful for those that are challenging this dungeon. I look forward to seeing you in the next video when we'll continue our descent into madness. We'll see you then.